Welcome to Little Sprouts Learning Garden. It's early spring, around the 1st of May, so everything that we have is pretty small, but I wanted to show what we're doing. This is our original garden that we built first. This is our pepper bed. This is going to be tomatillos. We have asparagus with zinnias and flowers. Over there is peas with tomatoes in the front. There's potatoes in the back in that stock tank. This bed has green beans growing across the back and tomatoes across the front. We have spearmint in that barrel and ground cherries in that one. Then the bed behind that has a variety of green beans, and the one behind that has tomatoes. There's a few volunteer potatoes that came up from previous years. These are a few herbs along the way. This is the entrance into the expansion garden. This will be fennel, dill. There's a few Swiss chard in there also. Some wildflowers and marigolds. And this will be all wildflowers, including butterfly milkweed. This is our butterfly row. This is going to have peppers in it. This is our section of Three Sisters gardens. These are each all full of corn, and then they're each going to have a type of drying bean and a type of squash. This one will have butternut, this one will have summer squash, and the one along the fence will have pumpkins. This is our okra bed. There's just babies in there. This is our potatoes, our big potato bed. I think this is really going to be our year for potatoes. This is going to have sweet potatoes. Here's some of our cole crops, which includes cabbage, spinach, Chinese cabbage, bok choy, Brussels sprouts, cauliflower, that type of thing. We got some kohlrabi down there. It's so cute. This is a potato bed. This bed is going to have butternut, and there's lavender across the front to repel ticks and other pests. This bed has sunflowers, kale, and onions. This bed has watermelon sprouts. Here we have some Brussels sprouts, carrots, radishes, onions, and there's a bed of onions on that side. This bed has half onions, and the other end has garlic, and then there's a full garlic bed there, a full asparagus bed there, another kale and onion companion situation. This bed had artichokes, but only one came back after the winter, so we are planting drying beans in there. And you also see some more lavender. There's some hot peppers, and this is going to be a sweet potato bed with wildflowers at the end. Over here is Jerusalem artichokes, ginger, some beautiful lettuces, more flowers. This is cucumbers, flowers. Here's our herb tower, all kind of cute little herbs in it. This is lovage, which is supposed to taste like celery. We also have drying beans across the back, carrots in the front that are about to come out, and a broccoli plant. Some more flowers. There's a broccoli there, and then the bed will be full of cantaloupe. More flowers. There's peas in here, cilantro, and a couple of broccoli plants, but this will, in the high summer when all this stuff burns up, contain cucumbers. And then more flowers and another thing of Jerusalem artichokes. So that's what we grow at Little Sprouts. We have some fruit at Little Sprouts also. And this is a plum tree. This is the first time it's ever put on fruit. Up there's the strawberry bed. And in that front flower bed by the car, there are dwarf blueberry bushes. And over here, we have a couple of beautiful peach trees that are just covered And peaches. We thinned a few, but we have a lot more to thin. There's another peach tree there. And over in the front by that flower bed, there's a little bitty fig tree there. It dies off each year and then it comes back. I don't know if you can see it very well. But it has given us a few figs each year. Last year we didn't get very much fruit because we had a hard freeze late in the season. And so a lot of the things that we had fruit set on died. And then if you can see, this is on the outside of our expansion garden. All of those green bushes in the grass for miles and miles are blackberries, wild blackberries, and they do put on delicious fruit, but the birds get most of it. But it's there if we can get any, and they're already flowering. So I'll be watching for that. And then we just put in a brand new blueberry patch. It has 7. These are regular size blueberry bushes, so they'll be 6 feet by 6 feet wide eventually, and this will be like a hedgerow of blueberries. 2 apple trees. These are loaded with fruit as well. There's one here, and then there's one back on the other side of the house. But apples in our future as well, hopefully.